One little eggplant, zero vegetables, infinite misinterpretation. Welcome to the diplomatic crisis that is our text messages. I'm not kidding. Your group chat is basically the United Nations, but with more eggplant and less actual diplomacy. How did a cartoon fruit become our primary emotional language? Stick around. You're about to learn why your phone is secretly running a fruit-based government. Fast forward to 1999. Japan. Tiny phone company drops a bomb. Not a literal one, a pixelated one. They invent the first set of emojis. 16 tiny squares, designed for a guy named Shijitaka Kurita to communicate during boring meetings. Imagine that. Boredom so profound it spawned an entire visual alphabet. But here's the twist. They didn't just draw smiley faces. They drew rain, umbrellas, and rice balls. Because apparently, emotional expression requires weather forecasting. Enter the Unicode consortium. Think of them as the very serious librarians of the internet. Every time you send a heart, they hold a vote. Yes, a vote, with agendas and coffee. For years, they rejected the eggplant. Why? Because it's a vegetable. Well, technically a fruit, but they played it safe. Meanwhile, the internet, it played it dirty. You sent an eggplant to your mom. She thought you were ordering groceries. You were actually sending a message that would make a sailor blush. Miscommunication was glorious. So when did the eggplant officially get promoted? 2015. The Unicode Council finally caves, not because they understood it, but because they were losing the plot. The internet had already crowned it king. Now it's your go-to for everything from salad complaints to midnight DMs. Science? Nah. Culture? Absolutely. But why do we trust a drawing of a peach more than a spoken apology? Is it the shape? The color? The sheer audacity of a fruit icon doing emotional labor? Think about it. We don't say I'm sad. We send a pleading face. We don't say I'm excited. We send party popper. We've replaced entire paragraphs with a single potato. And somehow it works. Your boss sees an upside-down face and knows exactly how you feel about the Monday meeting. It's efficient. It's chaotic. It's perfect. But here's the real question. If emojis replace words, what happens when the server crashes? Do we just stare at each other in silence? Or do we panic? The future is terrifyingly pixelated. Let's talk about the peach. Or the watermelon. Yes, the melon. In some cultures, a watermelon is just a snack. In others, it's a full-blown conversation starter at 3 a.m. You're sitting there, heart pounding, wondering if your crush meant to send a fruit basket or a secret signal. Meanwhile, the original creator of emojis is probably rolling in his grave. Or laughing. Probably laughing. He just wanted to show people where the bathroom was. Here's the tea. The Unicode Consortium actually has a diversity and emoticon subcommittee. Yes, that's a real job title. They meet. They debate. They argue over whether a woman should hold a bag or not. And then, right in the middle of the meeting, a teenager sends a clown face to break the tension. The system breaks. The internet wins again. It's like watching a supercomputer try to run a meme. Spoiler alert, the meme always wins. But what happens when the algorithm learns our jokes first? Emojis crossed borders faster than actual diplomats. In Japan, a bow means respect. In America, it means I'm awkward but trying. In Brazil, a person male might mean tudo bem. In Russia, a eggplant is still just a vegetable. Wait, no, it's definitely not just a vegetable. The global translation layer is a beautiful mess. You send a raising hands to celebrate. Someone else reads it as a surrender. We are all just guessing with our thumbs. So who really controls the conversation now? The users? Or the update notes? So what's next? Will emojis replace language entirely? By 2030, will we just send a chart pizza rocket to say I'm broke, buying pizza, and running late? The Unicode team is already working on it. They're adding more skin tones, more professions, more feelings we didn't know we had. But the eggplant? The eggplant remains eternal. It's not a vegetable, it's a legacy. It's the diplomat we didn't ask for but desperately needed, and honestly, we're keeping it. Next time you type a fruit, remember, you're not just texting. You're writing internet history. Drop your most confusing emoji exchange in the comments. I read them all. Usually at 6 a.m. Subscribe if you want more weird history that explains why your phone is basically a fruit bowl. Stay weird. Stay texty. And for the love of all that is holy, stop sending peaches to your grandma.